Hi folks, and welcome to another Tabletop Assault. I'm Will.
I'm David.
And we've got a 1500 bat rep report for you today where I will be playing my Orks.
Gave it away.
Yeah.
And I'll be using white scars, but I have no fancy t-shirt.
Ah no, well it's all in the t-shirt, man. So.
Yeah. Maybe it might make you bring you luck, you never know.
Yeah, just run it for luck.
So we're going to go back to the original missions in the rulebook today rather than chapter 2. We've been playing that for a wee while. We want to go back to old school. We're playing a retrieval mission. Really simple premise, guys. You've got 4 objectives dotted around the board and the table. End of the game, there were 3 victory points for Hold'em, so quite valuable targets.
Yeah.
Usual, so the Warlord, Linebreaker, First Blood.
Usual caveats. So with that, let's just have a look at the forces. This is my Ork Battalion detachment. I'm going to be rocking 6 command points today. Let's start with my HQ choices. So I've got my Warlord, which is my war boss on a bike. I'm not bringing Gazco this time. I normally never leave home without him because that guy is a monster. However, I've got my war boss on a bike. His Warlord trait will be a legendary fighter for that extra attack. He has 2 Daka guns, Power Claw, and his wee attack squig. Next up, we've got a war boss with a custom shooter, Power Claw, and attack squig. Following on from that, we've got a big mech with a custom force field, slugger, and big chopper. This guy is immense and well worth the points just for anyone out there playing blobs of orcs. 5-up invuln is nothing to be sneezed at for these guys. Next up, we've got Troops choice. We've got 28 boys with a boss knob, and they're going to be rocking just sluggers and choppers, and the boss knob will have a big chopper. We've got a second unit of boys, just identical, 28 boys, 1 boss knob, sluggers, choppers, and a big chopper on the boss knob. Then we've got a unit of 27 shooter boys with a boss knob. We've got 3 big shooters in there, a power claw for the boss knob, and he will be just rocking a slugger to go along with that. Then finally we've got a unit of 30 Gretchen. They've just got their grot blasters. Just going to use these guys to possibly just sit on an objective. Cheapest chips. Next up we've got my elites. We've got 10 knobs. They've got sluggers and choppers, so there'll be 6 of them armed with sluggers and choppers, and then I've got 4 big choppers in there as well. And then finally for the heavy support, we've got my battle wagon. He's got 2 rocket launchers and an ARD case. I know it looks open topped, but he's got ARD sides, so that'll do. We've got 12 looters to finish that all off, and of course they will be rocking their def guns. And that is it. That's my 1500 points of orcs. Let's see what the white scars are bringing.
So here's my 1500 points of white scars. It's split into 2 detachments, giving me a total of 5 command points. That's Outrider and a Spearhead. So leading it is Kor'sarro Khan on the Moondraken, and I believe his Warlord trait is Wild Hunt or something like that. Deadly Hunt. Basically it's a mortal wound on a successful charge and a 4+. Solid. We then have in this Outrider detachment 3 units of bikes. We have 1 bike squad. They all have twin bolt guns. There is squad A here with multi-melta, 2 plasma guns, and the sergeant has a power sword, chain swords, and the other 2 guys. Squad here, multi-melta, 2 melta guns, chain swords, power sword on the sergeant, all twin bolt guns. And last bike squad, there's a heavy bolter, 2 plasma guns, 2 chain swords, power sword, and again all the bolt guns. That's the Outrider detachment. Moving on to the back, we have the Spearhead detachment. So I brought myself a Tech Marine with a power axe, servo arm, plasma cutter, and flamer. 2 Contemptor Mortis dreadnoughts, all with twin auto cannons, so 2 of them each. That's a lot of Daka there. And then lastly, we have 2 Vindicator tanks, all with Stormbolters, Hunter Killer missiles, and Demolisher cannons. So yeah, that's my 1500 points. Let's take a look at the table. This is the board we're playing on today, our Blasted Lands, along with our industrial terrain set. We always love getting this set out. We are again got 4 objectives, so let's go through them all for you. Now, Will has been very sportsmanly, and we've not put any objectives on high levels because my army is pretty much mechanised. So that was very kind of him. So we have objective down here. We have another objective over here. There is a console down there, and the antenna over there. So it's actually quite over that side, you think about it. We are doing search and destroy, so corner to corner with a 9-inch circle in the middle where we cannot deploy. With that, we're going to go crack on with deployment. White Scars finished deploying first, so we have a unit of bikes here with, that is my Plasma and Meltagun, 2 Vindicators, Kor'sarro Khan with Tech Marine, and my 2 Mortis Contemptors in the back there, autocannons, and then my 2 other bike squads, the All Melta one and the Plasma Melta one as well. So yeah, let's now take a look at some Ork deployment.
And this is my Ork deployment. So just on the flank here, we've got my shooter boys. Then we've got my war boss, also my warlord on his bike. Then we've got the knobs and the other war boss in the battle wagon there. On top of the gantry there, we've got the looters, perfect line of sight at the battlefield. Then we've got another big blob, in fact 2 big blobs of boys ready to make a dash at the Scars line. And you've got the mech, which is bubble, is just pretty much everything there is getting that lovely invuln bubble. And then just hidden underneath there, we've got the Gretchen, probably just going to try and catch up with the Orks, maybe try and grab an objective along the way. But that is it for the Orks deployment. Suppose let's see what you can do, mate.
So I get +1 to this as White Scars finish first, so White Scars will get... Oh great. Sorry guys, that... I'll keep it flat. So 4 makes it 5.
Okay, so I will need 6 essentially.
6 essentially to steal, or to get first turn.
Yeah, let's see what we can do. So...
Nope, do you want to seize though?
Yep, absolutely. Let's see what we can do.
Don't do this.
No, so it will be White Scars, turn 1.
Right, White Scars turn 1, that was lucky there. I can't afford to be charged by Orks, so I'm going to probably keep my line still what it is just now. Start thinning out Will's Ork herd, and try and get myself in a good position with these bikes because it's quite crowded. So with that guys, I'm going to do the movement and we'll catch up in just a little second. Right, the movement is very minimal. What I was going to show you next guys. Pretty much my front line stayed the same. These bikes here just repositioned a little bit except for the multi-melta. Everything else here stayed the same, and they have just created a little line of bikes over here in case Will decides to start charging up that alleyway. I don't want to be too aggressive because if I get counter-charged by Orks, it's pretty much GG. So into the all-important, probably the most important phase I'm going to have the whole game is turn 1 shooting. If these Vindicators can't pop his battle wagon, good game. So let's crack on and see how we get on. Right guys, into that all-important shooting phase. So we're going to start with these Vindicators, and they're going to be shooting everything that they have, including the Hunter Killer Missile, into Will's battle wagon, is that right?
That is correct.
Okay, so Vindicators, I will actually start with the Hunter Killer Missiles, which I'm just trying to get the details. Okay, so the Hunter Killer Missile, first of all, is 3s to hit. Which I do hit. I get reroll hits of 1 because I can.
Yep.
So I do hit. Hunter Killer Missile, I am strength 8 and I'm assuming you're ard case.
Yep, ard case, so toughness 8.
4s to wind.
Yeah. Negatory!
Should I use it? I shouldn't.
Start milking your command points. Do it.
Right, Demolisher Cannon. We're on this Vindicator guys, so just so you know. So Vindicator Cannon.
How many shots?
D3. Right, don't know what that noise was. I'm going to re-roll it with a command point. Not even that much better. So I'm doing 4 command points. So I hit on 3s.
Okay,
oh
so
no.
1's hit.
3s to wind. Oh no.
Oh wow. Trouble's in the air.
Yeah.
There'll be Orks everywhere.
I did actually declare everything. The Stormbolter will have to go in the battle wagon. My mistake,
yep.
guys. So 2 shots. Oh, that can hit.
Hooray!
6s. Oh my word, it can wind. 4 up save in the battle wagon.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh my god.
You take damage. Second Vindicator doing the exact same thing, except for the Stormbolter is going on the looters, which I should have done the first time, but Oh well. Hunter Killer Missile then on the Ard-cased battle wagon. We do hit. We're forced to wound. Oh, this is not going well. D3 shots to demolish your cannon. Oh, come on, I seen a 6!
Yeah, so did I.
So I can't kill him, it's just not happening. Right, it's going to be 3s to hit, which I do hit. 3s to wound.
Oh no.
No wounds, Stormbolter on the Looters. Yay, reroll 1s for Can. Yay, I need those 6s elsewhere.
Oh no.
4s to wound. Oh Lord.
Well, they have not done a thing by that one wound.
Right, White Scars, try and kill something. This big squad's going to shoot everything it has into your Lotus, so that's 12 bolt gun shots, a heavy bolter and 2 plasmas.
Oof, so let's do it.
We'll do the bolt guns. Reroll 1s for Can. So 2 natural fails. Okay, so 3 failed. 4s to wound. Oh no. So 4 wounds, you are in cover, it's 5-up save.
Yeah. I would have got the 5-up invuln anyway from that custom force field. But you do get 4.
So I get 4, we've now got the heavy bolter. All hit, haven't moved as well. 3s to wound. 3 wounds at -1.
Okay, so we'll go to the custom force field now, so I need 5s and 6s. Okay, so that's another 2 gone.
Cool, and then we've got the 2 plasma guns, not overcharging. So they hit. 3s again to wound. For 2 wounds at -3, so it'll be straight to your big mech
force field, yeah, let's see it. Okay, so that's another 2 gone.
So that's 8 looters killed. This big squad to shoot next. All the bolt guns and the multi-melta are in range to shoot the looters. The 2 melta guns are obviously not in range, so they're going to shoot all these 4 remaining looters. So 12 bolt gun shots. So double check. Yep, they are within 6 inches of Can. So he is part of the unit.
Yep.
So I do get to reroll 1s, I should have checked that first. So it's okay, just as well I checked that. So there's 1 fail, 6 rerolls. Okay, so 10 hits in total. We wound you on 4s. That's quite a bit there. That's 6 wounds on the looters at 5-ups.
Okay, so there's only 4 of them left. Let's see what work we can do. Okay, and they are gone.
That's first blood for White Scars, guys. Contemptor time now. I was contemplating shooting them at the Ard-cased big battle wagon, but I'm just not confident I'm going to do anything, so I'm going to leave that. So the closest unit of Orks, we're going to start thinning that herd down.
Okay.
So the first Contemptor, there's 2 twin auto cannons, so 8 shots. We hit on 2s, reroll 1s for Can. Okay. So we get 8 hits. I'm strength 7, so I'm 3s to wound.
Wow.
Okay, so 7 wounds. It will be to your 5-up custom force field because of your big mech.
Let's see what we can do. Okay, so wow, saved 4 of them. So I've lost 3 so far.
Right, I might as well just immediately do the next Contemptor. This one here, again shooting at the same Orc units. You've lost 3 so far. 8 shots again. Reroll those 1s. Okay, so they all hit. 3s to wound. For 5 wounds, again at your custom force field will.
Alrighty, let's see what we can do. Okay, so you've taken out 4.
So 7 Orcs in total. Right, that's the end of White Scar's turn 1. Not much happened there. We got first blood by killing the looters and started thinning the Orc herd by getting 7 boys removed. Will does have that mob rule, so there'll be no morale checks to be made for those Orc boys. That's it. Scores 1-0. Let's go cracking on with some Orcs.
So it's time for the Orc turn now, and yeah, I was actually expecting a lot more hurt.
Don't know what you're talking about, nothing happened there.
Lost my Lutas, okay, you know, Orc shooting isn't the best. I'm glad that they've acted as a general distraction for the main meat of my force. I lost, what, 7 boys? The thing is, if you're an Orc player, you shouldn't cry about bodies dropping because it's gonna happen. I've got tons of wounds there, still rocking about. Gonna get right up in his face in a second. So with that, let's get on with the Orc turn 1 movement and get this cracking. The Orc movement was it wasn't as good as I thought it was gonna be. Rolled really poorly for my advanced rolls. So just these guys have moved up. The Shooter Boys, they were the only unit that managed to roll well for the advance. I think I rolled a 5 for them, so they have jogged right up. Fortunately, only a few guns can make contact. The battle wagon, I believe I rolled a 1 on this guy.
I think you did, yeah.
I think I rolled a 1 on just about every other advance roll.
I used the command point as well.
And I used the command point to try and re-roll that, which I ended up being a 1 again. So this guy's moved up. Haven't actually measured if you could get a charge in. I'll need to double check that. I don't think he can. Got the war boss is just biding his time. He's just being patient, make sure all the boys can get in. Got a unit of boys here now. He is in charge range. I believe it's an 8-inch charge.
To the Vindicators.
To the Vindicator there. So we'll see what we can do there. And these boys here, unfortunately, they only rolled a 1, so did not get very far. So they'll have to go through another turn of movement. And then finally, the Gretchen are just coming out of cover here. Just going to start making their way towards an objective, I suppose.
Big mech as well.
Oh yeah, and the big mech move forward. Now the big mech's bubble only encompasses this area here. So boys, battle wagon, obviously himself, and the war boss on the war bike. This unit here, however, I couldn't get into that bubble, so they are out with, and I've only got their t-shirts on, so to speak. But with that, let's do teeny bit of shooting and then we'll dive into the charge phase and hopefully I'll get one off. Let's get things kick-started with the rocket launchers on the battle wagon. Now they are assault weapons, I've got 2 there, so it's going to be -1 to hit, which is going to bring it to Overwatch.
6s!
So 6s here, let's see what we can do.
What's that?
A 2 and a 2.
Alright, okay.
So we'll leave it at that. Got the war boss on the war bike next. He did not advance, and he's got his Daka guns. He's got his 2 Daka guns there. So he is going to fire his shots into these bikers here. Just able to clip the front wheel. So let's see what we can do. So you're going to need 5s. Okay, so I got 2 there.
2 hits, okay. Be forced to wind, 5v5s.
Yeah. Okay, so it's a 5 and a 4.
Okay, full armor save, so 3+. 1 bike's wounded.
Next up, we've got 3 big shooters in that block of boys, and they're going to throw all their shots at the White Scar unit down the alleyway there. So, gonna need 6s on this because they moved, and it's an assault weapon. Alrighty, so I've only got 2 there.
Cool. Well, even though you advance, you still got 2 hits. So.
Exactly, it's not too bad.
4s.
4s.
2 wounds.
Not bad.
3 up save, I'm assuming?
Yep.
1 bike takes a wound.
Moving on to the charge phase now. So I've only got 1 really that I believe I can declare, which is going to be this unit of Orks here. I'm going to throw their weight at the at that Vindicator there. And it's an 8-inch charge I need to make, but you do get
Overwatch.
Important Overwatch. Yeah, fire away.
So Stormbolter, rapid fire on range, hitting on 6s with no rerolls of 1 there. Oops. Demolisher Cannon, D6 shots this time because there's more than 5 models in that unit for 5 shots. 6s to hit, reroll 1s because I can. Oh.
Wow.
I don't think it'll make much of a difference, so 2s.
2 wounds, yeah.
So 3 wounds, but you do have your 5 up custom force field.
Yeah, luckily.
Alright.
Unluckily. Okay,
I'll take
so
3 of them with me, but time to charge.
Okay, so 8 inches here, I get to re-roll. Obviously it's in range of my war boss as well, so they're able to do this.
Oh, super made
12 inches. Well, let's get these guys right in. Alrighty, so we've got the boys in, they are ready to fight. Now it's only going to be the boss knob and 9 orcs that can actually make it into the fight. So I'm actually going to start with the boys.
Cool.
So they get 3 attacks apiece, hitting on 3s, wounding on, what are you?
I am toughness 8.
8, so wounded on 6s.
Are you only strength 5?
Strength
4, sorry.
Yeah.
Ugh, yep, go for it.
Well, at least it's dragged me a little bit closer.
Yeah, I think you just want to stop it shooting.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, so here we go. 3s and 6s, folks. Alrighty.
So
So
3 there for you.
Oh, that was a 3. Let's move that out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 misses. Okay.
Cool.
It's not too bad.
Still a ton of attacks.
Yeah, it's not too bad. This is when I need all the 6s.
Cool, go for it. 6s to wound. You get 2, 3. Oh, what was that called?
That was.
So 2.
2.
3 up saves.
Yep.
Oh, well, there's my 6s.
There's your 6s for the day. Then we've got the boss knob. 3 attacks. Let's just move these back a bit. So it's going to be 3s to hit.
3 hits.
3 hits, and he is strength, my word, I think it's strength 4. Let me double check.
Has he got a chopper or a big chopper?
He's got a big chopper.
So it'll be 5s to wound me.
5s to wound, yeah. Let's do this. Here we go. Ah, no, they would have mattered anyway. So
But he can't shoot.
I can't shoot, but cleared a bit of the distance. Okay, so not a lot happening there with Orks. Only managed to get, what, 2 wounds off of 2 separate biker units.
Yeah.
So not a lot, but this turn is all about trying to get me across the field.
I can't run anymore.
No, you can't really. You've got nowhere to run. You need to make this shooting phase count for you. Otherwise, I will be all about you. But with that, let's just crack on to White Scar's turn 2.
Right, so both turns a little bit uneventful, although mine was probably more eventful in the fact that I missed everything really. So guys, we're going to crack on with some movement. I need to counter attack hard here, really hard with these White Scars. Let's catch up in a second. Right guys, so White Scars have been hyper aggressive. We're releasing the horde of bikes. We're going to do this for the can. We're doing it for the can. So this unit of here has gone down the alleyway and they advanced using the command point stratagem Born in the Saddle, allowing them to advance, shoot and charge. 1 command point done. They've zipped on down and they're going to try and rinse out some shooter boys. Second over here, both my bikes are wrapping around this unit of boys to try and take them out, along with some meltas and plasmas onto this hard case. I'm essentially trying to split Will's force up and give him 2 directions to try and take me out. Because if I just get backed up into this corner, not going to go well. Falling back the Vindicator, he can't fire. This Vindicator's fallen back as well. He can fire, but not very well. Can's moved on up to bubble up his rights of battle, and the 2 Contempts have stayed the same, but you know what, I didn't quite like how quickly those Orks came up, so my Tech Marine's fallen back. That's it, I have the potential here to do untold worth amount of damage, but we all seen what happened in the first round. Let's see what happens battle round 2, shooting phase for White Scars. Going to start the shooting phase off with this Vindicator, and it's within 6 inches of Can. Stormbolter is going to go into those boys.
One's at the boys, cool.
Demolisher Cannon, obviously like that. Right, Demolisher Cannon, how many shots? Okay.
Command point?
No. Forced to hit because I'm moved, and I'm reroll 1s because I can. Okay.
There we go.
3s to wound. Command point.
Okay.
2 wounds. It's going to be your 5 up invul through to your Big Mech's custom force field.
Yeah, let's take that over here.
Oh,
No,
do you want
see
a
it.
command point 1?
Yeah, sure, why not? Orcs don't have any real great stratagems to speak of yet,
No.
so let's see what we can do. 5 in there, yeah.
Why did I say anything?
So negated that. Okay, so you got 1 through.
D6 damage. For 2, what would I've got? Will!
Ah well, it's still gonna be 2.
Right, Stormbolter quickly on those boys. 1 hit.
And no wins.
And no wins. A lot of DACA happening here, so all the twin bolt guns are rapid firing into these guys. Multi-melta into this, 2 plasma guns into this.
Cool.
So we'll start with all the rapid firing bolt guns, 24 shots, hitting on 3s. Okay, that was a fail. So is that one. Okay.
That's not bad.
It's not bad at all. 4s to wound for 6 up t-shirt saves.
Yeah.
Again, that was a fail. Not too bad, so we've got what? 4, 8, 12 saves.
12 saves to make, let's see what we can do. Get me some sixes. For only 1.
So 11 shooter boys die.
Oof.
Multi-melter onto the battle wagon. -1 to hit because it's heavy. That was a 4.
Okay.
And yeah, that's fine. It's 4s to win, doesn't it?
It will be.
Nope. So nothing. Big question. Should I overcharge? Should I overcharge? I'm going to overcharge.
Oof, he's going to go for broke.
So yeah, rapid firing the 2 plasma guns, overcharging into the arcade.
You might want to do these 1 at 2 at a time.
Oh, 2 at a time.
Yeah.
Right. Oh!
So 1 hits.
But 1 bite dies, and the second guy. Oh, so we get 3 through at the cost of a bike. 4s to win because it is overcharged. Oh, no
my
way!
Lord. You just killed the bike for the pleasure.
So we've got my 5 bikes here, separating that off. 5 bikes here and the attack bike. All the melter, so 2 melter guns and multi-melter into the battle wagon. All the rapid firing bolt guns into these guys.
Cool.
Now with the melter guns, they are assault, so they're fine. So it's 3s to hit, reroll 1s because I can. Okay. 4s to wound. For 1 wound, it's custom force field time, so it's -4.
Hooray!
Okay, multi-melter from the attack bike. He misses. No rerolls there. Let's just get the bolt guns ready. And then the remaining rapid firing twin bolt guns into them. 24 shots. 3s to hit, reroll 1s. These are rerolls. Take out, there's 1 natural fail. And then the rerolls. Okay, so 22 hits.
Not bad. This could be a really dead unit of boys.
Yeah, so this is then 4s to wind. Yeah, well that's a lot of... You know what, it's not actually too... Oh, that's terrible. Oh wow, that is terrible.
That looked quite good.
It looked
actually.
great. Only 7 wins.
Alrighty.
6 ups. Well, this is 7 dead boys.
Exactly, not too bad.
My last 5-man unit of bikes, which is here. Heavy bolter into the shooter boys. 2 rapid firing plasma guns into the battle wagon, and 24 rapid firing bolt guns into this blob here.
Okay.
So start the heavy bolter, -1 because I moved, it is heavy. Reroll 1s for can. So 2 hits, 3s to wound. Okay, let's move on. Rapid firing plasma guns, so 2 at a time. 1's hit, and the next guy. So we get 3 hits and no dead bikes. 4s to wound with the yard case. Come on! Right, 1 wound, it's -3 to your save.
That'd be the custom
Yeah.
force field. For
What?
6.
You're just not failing well. And the rapid firing bolt guns into them. 3s, reroll 1s for can. Just taking all the 1s. So we get 3 2s, so they failed. With the rerolls. Okay, so 20 hits in total.
This could do it.
And then it's 4s to win them. That's a lot better than the last set that fired. So that's what, 5, 10. 10 saves to make, Will. Whoa. Take that dice. There you go.
Okay, so I only saved 1.
So that's 9 dead boys. Can's going to shoot his bike into the 3 remaining guys here. 2s to hit, reroll 1s, rapid fire. 4s to wound. 4, no wounds. Oh, can't shoot. Right, contemptor time. I'm debating shooting at more orc boys or going for the battle wagon. We're going to go for the battle wagon.
Cool.
So 8 shots with 2 twin auto cannons into the battle wagon. So 2s to hit with the contemptor. So they all hit.
Oh, nice.
And 5s to wound. Okay, we get 2 through. It's -1 to your save, so it's 5 up.
Yeah, this will be the custom force field anyway. So I've got 6 and a 5.
Oh my word, Will. Well, what are you doing to me?
That is that mech has like always been my MVP. It doesn't matter if I've got Gazkul in there or what.
Dead by now.
I know.
Okay, the next one in this contemptor here is in range of Khan. So this is 2s to hit, reroll 1. Same again, 2 twin auto cannons. Reroll those 1s. It's against the battle wagon guys. Okay, so they all hit. And 5s. For no wins. Right, that brings the shooting phase to a close. The gamble may not have paid off. So these bikes are going to charge the these boys for Overwatch.
Ah, sure, well, yeah, let's see what Orcs shooting is worth. Let me see some 6s. Okay.
Can't really feel this charge. Oh look, these bikes are in.
Hooray.
Next charge. These bikes that are born in the saddle are allowed to charge if they advance because of that command point and stratagem into these shoot boys.
Alrighty, so I'm going to fire a bit of Overwatch, so we'll start with...
A bit?
A bit, yeah. Well, a little bit. Obviously they've got their shooters. Let's see what we can do from these guys. Need 6s.
Fair few, actually.
Yeah, so that's 4, 6, 8.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take that. Let's get these out the way.
Give me some 1s to 4s and no 5s.
Alright, let's see what we can do.
So, come on. Right, 5s to wound and you get 4. So 3 plus saves. Oh no way!
So you had a wound on there in the first place and you lost another Viker.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Right, you've got more to come.
Do let me gather some dice for these shooters. Next up, it's the big shooters in there, so obviously I have 3 still sitting about in that unit. Gonna need 6s here, let's see what we can do.
Okay, that's more realistic.
Okay, so I've got 1 there. I'm gonna need a 4 off this.
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
3 up save.
Yeah.
That was a save.
It sure was, and I've got the slugger as well, so I'll take that there. That's the boss knob with the power claw. Got his slugger.
Cool.
Nah, it's nothing there.
Bad decisions here, bad decisions, but we're charging anyway. We're in. So this attack bikes, or attack bike and bike squad is going to go for these boys.
Cool.
So I've got 2 guys with chain swords, that's 4 attacks. 2 plasma guys, so that's an additional 2 attacks. And then 2 attacks from the attack bike. So that gives me a total of 8 normal, and then 2 power swords from the champion.
Oh. Normal first,
3s to hit, reroll 1s for Khan. Cocked. There we go. And we're now going to be 4s to wound you. Okay, drop die. There we go. So there's 3 saves to make.
Alrighty. T-shirts. Oof. So it's 3, but the boss knob does have multiple wounds.
How many wounds you got? Is it 2?
I believe it's 2. I will double check for you though. But if you might as well finish them off.
Power sword.
Yeah.
2 hits. It'll be 4s to kill.
Yeah.
Yeah. If he's got more than 2 wounds, which I doubt.
I'll double check, but yeah, that looks like a dead boy and unit. So it was just 2 wounds for that boss knob, so he is well and truly gone.
Last activate of these bikes. I've been a bit cheeky here, Will. I've used my range to come around here to stop as many of these guys fighting back as I can.
Yeah, no, that's fair play.
Because this plan's backfired. Right, so I've got 3 attacks, 2 from the attack bike, 1 from the plasma gun, and then 2 additional attacks, which are power swording from the champion.
Cool.
Do 3 normal attacks first then, hit on 3s. Wounding on 4s for 2 t-shirt saves.
Alrighty, let's see what we can do. So I made 1.
Okay, and then power sword in time with the champion. So 1 hit, and it'll be 4s to kill. 1 more dice.
The 3 attacks from the power claw, we'll do that first because obviously these are multi-wound models. You always want to start with a big thing. So let's see what we can do. So it's going to be -1 here, so it's going to be 4s to hit. Okay, so we get 2 through there. And just because I've got command points coming out of my ears, why not?
Use command point?
Yeah, why not? I've not got really any stratagems apart from rerolls, so might as well start using them. Nope. Okay, so only 2 go through.
3s to wound.
So he's strength 5. It's going to be ×2.
Is your strength 5 normally?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, 2s.
Yeah, 2s to wound. Okay.
What's the AP? I'll roll anyway.
Yeah, just roll, buds.
It wouldn't have mattered. I'm assuming it's AP3, it's a 6 up save.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, Will was just checking there. 3 damage apiece, 6 up saves, failed them both. That's going to be my champion and plasma gun dead.
Yeah. I was kind of thinking it might have been like the power fist.
Yeah.
But definitely not.
So you're still not finished though?
No, I've got boys, and again, they are just fists and teeth essentially.
Cool.
So it's going to be 3s here, 3s to hit. Okay, so not the best.
Not the worst either.
Not the worst either.
Remember, there is only just an attack bite left, okay guys?
Yeah.
And then 5s to win me.
Indeed. For only 3 wounds.
3 up saves in the attack bike. Attack bike has 4 wounds, guys. He's down to 2 wounds. Into the morale phase, and I have to take a morale check. I lost 5 bikes. The sergeant is gone, making me leadership 7. So on a 3+, my attack bike is slain, but I do get a reroll. 3+, I do get to reroll it. Oh, so the attack bike is sticking around. Right, White Scars turn 2 was probably, in my opinion, really poor. So we got rid of a unit of boys, which is great because boys are deadly. However, we haven't even dented your ard-cased battle wagon. We just can't touch it. My counter charge over there just absolutely fell apart. I've actually came out worse off in my opinion there than you certainly have.
I would agree.
And it's all down to that scary Overwatch. So yeah, with that guys, it's now open for the Orcs to see how they can respond in their turn 2.
Okay, so that's, even though bodies were dropping left, right and centre, a true orc doesn't care. As long as he gets to the fight, that's all that matters. And I am well and truly going to get into this fight. David has done the courtesy of moving forward for me. So I thought he was going to move back, but he wanted to, I think he got greedy with the kills. So yeah, so with that, I'm just going to get everything moved up. I'm going to finish off that bike down in the corner, get my Gretchen moving over to that objective, and just start swarming the battlefield with my remaining boys. So let's get on with it. Okay, so that is it for Orc movement. The shoot boys, obviously staying in the fight. Why would they leave? The battle wagon has moved round here, so obviously going to try and get some one-to-one time with your vehicles, David.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
Exactly. But they did, however, he did disembark his cargo before he moved, which is obviously the unit of knobs and the war boss. So they have spilled out and they are ready for this mass charge. Yeah. This unit of boys, they advanced and they rolled a phenomenal 5 for their advance roll. Absolutely fantastic. So moved right forward. Now brought them into range of the war boss to pull off the charge now. The mech, he's obviously got, he's advanced. He's got his 5-inch as well. Boom, moved right up. And then of course the war boss on the bike also has come round. He hasn't advanced the war boss on the bike, he's just moved round. Hoping that hole gets torn in that line. And then the Gretchen, they advance forward. Again, I rolled a 6 for those guys.
Wow.
So they have now bumped up onto that objective. So I've got 1 objective to my name. Hooray! In fact, actually, I've got 2 objectives.
You do, yeah.
Yeah. So with that, that is the movement done for Orcs. Let's do a little bit of shooting and then let's just get to crunking. Let's kickstart the shooting with the battle wagon's rockets. Obviously, it had moved and advanced, so it'll be -1 to that. These shots. 2 rockets into the Vindicator. Let's do it. 6s. Okay, well, that was short and sweet. Moving on, we've got the unit of knobs. They've got their sluggers. They're going to just throw them into the bikes. They haven't advanced, they've just moved.
Yep.
So it's going to be 10 shots. Let's see what we can do. Need 5s. Not bad.
You know what? Not bad at all.
However, going to need
5s again.
5s again. Oh.
3 up saves. 1 bike is down a wound. I'm actually going to put that on. I'm going to put it on the. I'll put it on a bike.
Cool. Next up, we've got the war boss. He's going to throw his custom shooter into the same unit try and strip that last wound off, take a bite down. So it's 4 shots. Let's see what we can do. Needing 5s.
You got 2.
2. Then I'm going to need 5s again. No. Then we will possibly move on to the war boss with the war bike. He's going to fire his Daka guns into the same units. So it's going to be 9 shots. 9 shots. What am I talking about? 6 shots. Give me the extra 3 if you want.
No, you're okay.
So we're looking at 5s.
For nothing.
Absolutely nothing there. Okay, so I'm going to start the charge phase with this big unit of boys, and they're going to charge into the biker unit there as well. Right, let's do this. So you got a lot of Overwatch.
Yep. We'll start with the 24 rapid firing bolt guns. 6 is to hit. We only get 3 so far, and we get to reroll 1s for Khan, of which there's only 4 rerolls. So already I'm doing poorer than your Overwatch will. Get another 6 added in there. So 4s for 4 wounds.
Not bad.
It will be your custom force field time.
Okay, so I'm just going to take that over here. So, oh god, they are in range of the custom force field, so I need 5s and 6s. 4 none, so it will be 4 dead boys.
Okay, next we're going to use the plasma guns, rapid firing. There's 2 of them. Not going to overcharge, no need. So no hits, no rerolls, and then heavy bolter. No hits, no rerolls. So time to charge.
Okay, so I'll just take a couple of dice here, so I'll get to re-roll this. It's a 4-inch charge. Boom.
You've made it.
Done. Next up, we've got my unit of knobs. Gonna attack the biker squad right in front of them.
Okay, overwatching. We've got 2 melter guns and a multi-melter, so we'll just do them all together. 6s, reroll 1s. Good start. Oof. Okay, it'll be 2s to wound. That's a wound. It'll be your custom force field because it's -4.
Yeah, so 5 and a 6. Hey!
Yeah, that force field is just worth every.
Absolutely.
Every
no Orc player should leave without it.
Sorry guys, I'll just need to count out the dice. And then 24 rapid fire and bolt guns. Reroll the 1s. We got a fair few 6s this time. Yeah, that one and that one.
That's not bad.
No, it's not bad. Okay, and then reroll these 1s for Khan. Finding a no extra. So that's 7, and then 4s to wound.
Yep.
Oh, only 2 wounds.
Oh well. Okay, so it's actually going to be a 4-up save with these guys. It's actually got armor to speak of. Hooray!
Unbelievable.
Both saved.
So let's roll your charge.
Yeah, well, as you can see, folks.
Not really feeling it.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Boom. Done. Okay, so it's going to be 54 attacks here. Here we go. So I'm going to need 3s. And we'll be right back with that. Okay, so we got 32 dice there. Let's see what we can do. We're going to need 5s and 6s here. Okay, so I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 13.
No AP damage on this?
No AP at all, they're just trying to club you.
So 3-up saves. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad.
Okay, so that was 1 death from that.
One's already wounded.
Yep. That's 2 wounds. That's 3 guys down and a bit.
You got your power claw knob?
I've got my big chopper. So it's 3 attacks from the knob. Let's see what we can do. 3s.
Okay.
Gonna need 3s again.
3s again.
Oh, that's cupped in there. Okay, so that's 1 and it'll be 2 damage -1.
2 damage. So I think so. That was, wait a minute. Sorry, so that was 1 bike out, 2, 3, 4, and that one that was wounded soaks it up. So I'm literally down to just the attack bike. So before Will activates these knobs, I'm going to use my last 2 command points and intervene counter-attack style. So I've got 8 attacks normally with the bikes, plus 2 power sword ones with my champion. So the 8 attacks, hitting on 3s, reroll 1s for Khan. Nope. And then we are going to winning on 4s, I believe.
Yep.
So only a wound. Oh no. Just one wound.
Yeah, what is it?
No AP, just a normal attack.
So I would need a 4.
Cool. Power Swords from the champion. He hits. He wounds with none.
Okay, so the knob's going to hit back. Obviously we've got the big choppers. So let's do it. So I'm going to need 3s.
Okay, still enough hits though.
Still enough. And then I'm going to need 3s again.
Strength 7.
Yep.
Okay.
And it's going to be -1, so it'll be 4s.
Damage.
It's just 2 apiece.
So 4 up save. I need to do this one at a time as one bike has down a wound. He's dead, and then another bike dies. You got more to go though.
Next up, we've got the knobs with the sluggers and just the choppers. So it'd be 3 attacks base normally, +1 for having a chopper essentially.
Love it.
So we're gonna need 3s. Oof, not so good.
We 2 there. Okay, and then what's the strength?
It will be strength 5.
So 4s.
Oh yeah, because you're 4 as well, aren't you? Cool. Sorry, 5s. There we go.
No, it's 4s to wound. So
No, I meant your toughness 5, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the AP in this?
This is just AP nothing.
Okay, 3 up saves. Another bike goes down. So another bike does not go down. I'll put 2 wounds on the attack bike, bringing that down to 2 wounds.
Okay, so moving on to this final combat. We've got just the standard boys, so they get 2 attacks apiece. Let's see what we can do. We're going to need 3s here.
Fairly good roll.
It wasn't too bad. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 11 hits so far. And we're going to be looking at
5s.
5s, yeah. For 4.
Okay, so attack bike's down to 2 wounds remaining. 3 up saves.
Oh
It's
wow.
okay just now, yeah, but you've got a big scary claw coming.
2, yeah, let's see what we can do. So you're going to need 3s here.
It is not -1.
Wouldn't have mattered at all, but yeah, you were right, it would have been 4s, but boom.
Might as well just do the attack bite next. So 2 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. For a wound, 6 up t-shirt save. Hey,
Oh my
kills again.
word.
So I've got 1 morale check to make. This bike unit here lost 5, leadership down to 7. So failed, reroll,
Reroll that.
failed, he is gone.
So yeah, quite a successful turn for the Orks. Done the damage I needed to. Got rid of a bike squads, whittled another one down, and again got one stuck in combat here. Whittled down a few bikes there. That is a lot of bodies for David to deal with now. He's just got to really roll well for his shooting phase now and try and flip the
Tables round.
Yeah, flip it back in his favour. I've got 2 objectives to my name so far. So just the one over here with the Gretchen and the one that's beside my war boss on his bike.
You've actually got 3.
Have I got 3?
Because you got that one there too.
Oh, I did not see that camouflage. So I've got 3 so far. So time to pass it over to David and let's see how much Daka can throw at me.
Right, turn 3 for White Scars. This is it, do or die. We have to do all the untold amount of damage. Let's see how we do. Right, end of the movement phase, guys. If you look down here, nothing much has happened except for they've fallen back. He's moved on up. That's it. He's moved up too. We're going to crack on. Contemptor's going to start work now on Will's knobs. So first one, 8 shots, twin autocannons. 2s to hit. We're out of range of can, so 7 hits. 3s to wound. Okay, so we've caused 5 wounds and it'll put straight to the custom force field or 5 up save, whatever you want.
Yeah, we'll do a custom force field.
It's been giving you luck.
It has. No, not too much luck.
2 damage a piece, so that's 4 knobs down.
Yeah.
We're going to go straight to the next contender with his autocannon.
Yeah.
Doing the exact same. 8 shots. Looking for 2s, so 7 hit.
Those guys are crazy.
3s to wound. So that's more like it. So you've lost how many? 4 so far?
Yeah.
So if you've got 10 man units, so if you lose all these,
So I lost another 3 there.
So you're down to what, 3 knobs left?
Yep.
So I'm conceding the fact these Vindicators aren't going to kill that battle wagon.
Yep.
So they're all going to shoot all their shots at these boys here.
Okay.
So there's 1 rapid firing Stormbolter and 1 normal Stormbolter, giving me 6 shots firstly. May as well just do them to just now. Not a good start. Not within canned range, so only 2 hits. For 1 wound, 5 up force field.
No, whole unit's not.
Oh right, okay,
within
so
it.
6 up t-shirt.
Yep. Okay, so that's 1 orc dead.
And then 2d6 shots, it'll be d6 each for the battle cannons, or demolisher cannons, but it'll be 2d6. So you get a total of 5 shots, is that all?
Oh jeez, oh.
Okay, 5 shots. Hitting on 3s.
Wounding on 2s.
Killing on 2s.
Yep.
For 3 more down. Cool. Can with his rapid firing bolt guns into them. 4 shots. 2s, reroll 1s, so 4 hits. Wounding on 4s. For 3 t-shirt saves. So we've managed to kill 6 in total so far. Tech Marine's going to overcharge his plasma cutter into the knobs.
Okay.
So we hit. It's strength 8, so 2s. It's a wound. I believe you're within range of your custom force field.
I am. But it doesn't matter.
And it's 2 damage apiece for overcharge, so it's a dead knob. So Khan's going to charge Will's Warlord. As I said, this is go big or go home. It's a 5-inch charge, but you have some DACA.
It's a bike off.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's do this. So we're going to be looking at 60s from the DACA guns. Oh, get 3.
Cool.
And what's your toughness?
Toughness 5.
Like for me, let's see. Should need. Wow.
So yeah, 4 to wind, I think it was.
Yeah.
Now no minuses.
No minuses.
So 3 up save. He saves them all.
Nice.
Now I need this. Need a big charge here, or it's pretty much game over. He gets it.
He is in.
And makes it to the Warlord and just stays an inch away from everyone else. I'm now declare charge with these bikes back into the knobs.
Yeah, so I get 2 slugger pistols.
Nope.
No.
I'm just going to double check the charge, guys. It's about 5 inches. We're in.
Made it on
We
1
get the
dice.
bikes back in. Start with these guys here. So we've got 4 attacks with just normal attacks basically. Hitting on 3s, reroll 1s for Khan. Okay, so reroll. Okay. Now I forgot to do this the last time I charged, but I'm in with a charge range of 6 inches of Khan. I get +1 strength if I get a charge off. So I am wounding you on 3s.
Sure are.
For 2 wounds. Normal saves.
Okay, so it's 4 up. Both save.
Okay. Power sword from the champion. Hitting on 3s, reroll 1s. Wounding on 3s with the power sword because of for the Khan rule. 2 wounds. It's invul time. Is that
Oh, no, it's for shooting only.
So it's -3, so that's a dead knob.
Yeah, 1 dead knob.
Right, coup de grace. It's time for Khan. So I got a successful charge. So in a 4+, your war boss will take a mortal wound. He doesn't. 4 attacks next. Hitting on 2s with Moonfang. Okay, reroll fail hits a 1, but we don't. Now, against a character, he has ×2 strength, making him strength 8.
Oof.
He is also +1 for a successful charge, so he's strength 9.
Wow.
So 3s to wound. 3 wounds. It's enough to bring you to your 5 up invul, which you don't get in combat.
No.
So they're -3 to your save, which I believe gives you no save.
No save.
D3 damage apiece.
Let's do
That
this.
might not kill him. Oh, you're kidding me.
Oh my
Only
word.
3 wins. Attacks with attack bike on these guys. Oh well. That was a cocked one, so 1 is hit. It's a wound, 6 up t-shirt save.
Let's do it.
1 guy dies.
Okay, so I'm going to activate my bike now.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
And going to try and take this guy to task. So we're going to start with the claw. 4 attacks. And it would have been, normally it would have been 2s, but it's -1 because of the claw. So 3s to hit. Okay, and it's going to be 2s to Crunk because he's strength 6 and it's doubling his strength. 2s to Crunk.
4 up, Invul with the Iron Halo, the Emperor protects. The Emperor certainly does not protect.
So that's 6 damage.
I think he may be dead, I'll just double check.
Obviously I'm going to activate the last unit, which is obviously my guys, right here. So I'm going to start with the boss knob with his claw.
Go for it.
3 claws, let's see what we can do. Smash. Wow.
Oh, that's not the start I needed.
We needed.
Okay, is it 2s I believe?
It will be, yep. There you go, -3.
So 6 up saves. Nope, he is gone.
And last but not least, the knob. 3 attacks. Let's see what you can do. Gonna need 3s here. Oh, only 1.
Oh yeah, quickly, sorry to interrupt. In case you wonder where the gap is here, yeah, Khan died.
Yeah, yeah, Khan was gone.
What is that?
That is a 3.
So that's a wound? Is this a chopper or a big chopper, whatever it
It's
is?
a big chopper, so it's -1, so it'll be 4. And you've saved.
That's the end of White Scar's turn 3, was that?
I believe so.
Yeah. It was all going to plan. Everything was falling in place. Khan was going to get in combat. The knobs were getting whittled away. By the way, guys, there's no morale check there because of these guys, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've still got some serious firepower, but I think Will's about to put an end to that. So yeah, let's crack in with Orks. Turn 3.
Okay, so I thought that was going to do a lot of damage to my Orks there, just fell short. It was a brave plan and a brave attempt. He has, however, lost his can.
Thanks.
So, yeah, sorry about that. Orks are just going to move forward, try and tie up the last of his forces. So far I'm holding the objectives, any objective that's worthwhile. So as long as I can just keep tying them up in combat, I think I've got this. So with that, let's just do a bit of movement. That's the end of Orc movement. So obviously my knob's still stuck in the combat here. I've moved my mech and my war boss just around. They're going to join that fray and hopefully take the last of those bikes out. My warlord / war boss on the bike has come right round and he's going to just charge that tech marine, take him down. The big unit of boys here, now they're just going to go at these dreadnoughts.
Tempters, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of dagger you can throw at me, but you know, against multiple wounds units, that's great, but these guys are only worth 1 a pop. As soon as I start tying you up, I think that's me.
I fully agree. If you get your charges off, I'd probably have to
Exactly. Plus, you know, once I deal with that time marine, which I will do, this war boss is going to move on, and then obviously my truck is going to tie up one of those vehicles. Again, leave you very little to shoot, and the last of these boys are starting to advance and start to catch up the field. Gretchen way down the end here, stayed put, still holding that objective. So that is it. It is looking very grim for the White Scars at the moment. Let's just bash on with a little bit of shooting and get on with some charges. Hopefully wrap this up. I'm going to kickstart the shooting phase with the rockets. It didn't advance, so it gets to shoot at its full ballistic skill for once.
Yeah.
Going to fire at this contemptor away down here, so the Orcs hopefully.
Yeah, soften up a wee bit.
Yeah, let's see what we can do. I'll do it over here for you.
Looking for 5s?
Yeah, looking for 5s.
We'll move on.
Yeah, we will move on, and with that, I've only got 1 more bit of shooting because these guys advanced. Obviously they can't shoot. His Daka guns, can't shoot him because he's not technically the closest. It would be him, so it's going to have to be a contender. Seems a bit bizarre, but cool. So 6 shots, 5s to hit.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll take that. 3 hits, and it's going to be 5s to win.
I will indeed. Any AP?
None at all.
So 3 up saves. Contenter takes a wound, down to 9 wounds.
Next up, we've got his custom shooter. Going to go into the same contemptor, see if I can maybe strip off another wound.
Go for it.
I'm going to need 5s.
You get 2 hits.
Twice, and I'm going to need 5s again. Negatory, nothing. But that is it for Orc shooting. Can't do anything else, everything else is tied up. So with that, let me think about a few quick charges. Okay, so I'm going to declare charge with this battle wagon into your Vindicator.
Okay, rapid firing Stormbolter. No hits. Demolisher Cannon for 3 shots. Ooh. For 1 hit, wounding on a 3. It's a wound. It's minus 3.
Yeah, it's going straight through.
D6 damage. Oh, now he decides to do damage.
So I'm down to 6 wounds. Not bad, buddy.
Do your charge.
Yeah.
Bit late in the game there, guys.
Look at that. I'm in. Next up, I've got my my mech and my war boss here. They're going to charge into the bikes. Obviously, you're all stuck in combat, so you can't shoot me. So for the mech, hooray! I'm in.
War boss.
For the war boss, hooray! I'm in.
This guy, who's he charging?
So this war boss on the bike, down into your tech marine.
I'm just gonna overwatch.
Yeah. Why not?
You know what? I'm gonna overcharge the plasma cutter because at this point,
Go for broke. Go for broke.
So don't roll 1. I miss anyway.
Okay.
Flamer for 5 automatic hits.
Nice.
But these will be winding you on 5s though.
Yep.
For 2 wounds at full armor save.
Okay, so it'll be 4. Wow.
Okay.
I'll take that.
Do your charge.
Okay. So as long as I don't roll a double 1 really, or 3, I should be fine.
Wow.
Boom.
So your war boss, guys, smacks on in.
Okay, and last but not least for the charges, we've got my big unit of boys right there. They're going to charge both of those contempted dreadnoughts. I feel if I can tie those up, that's nullified is shooting for
Really agree.
full rounds. So
Right, 16 autocannon shots. We definitely don't hit with enough, only 3. We kill on 3s. So 3 boys die, I'm assuming just going to take them off the back.
yeah.
So it's 4 inches to reach the first contemptor and 5 to reach the next.
Okay.
You re-roll this, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh well,
Wow.
they've made it.
Yeah. So we're going to start with the battle wagon in the fight phase here. Let's do this. So I get D6 attacks because I'm down to 6 wounds. Ho!
Okay, 6 attacks.
Yeah.
Hit on 5s.
Yeah. Battle wagon gets to hit on 5s. Love it.
2 hits.
Indeed.
Strength.
It is strength. Let me think. It's strength 6 because you brought me down to wound 6.
3s. Sorry, 5s to wound, I mean.
Yep.
That's a wound. 3 up save. Down a wound. Down a wound.
Next up, we've got the big mech here. He's going to use his big chopper on the warbikes, obviously. So 3 attacks. Let's see what we can do. So needing 3s. Oh,
No move on.
nothing at all. Let me gather some dice for the war boss. So the war boss now is going to use his power claw. So it's going to be 3s because it's -1. So 4 attacks. Let's do this.
2.
Wow. So only 2 go through.
2s again.
Yeah. There you go.
6 up saves. So ignore none. It's 3 damage, isn't it?
It sure is.
So eats up that, and another bite.
Bunches up another one.
Bites the dust.
He's got his attack squigs as well, so it's 2 attacks, strength 4, so it's going to be 3s to hit. Oh, sorry, 2s to hit.
Yep.
And then it's going to be 5s. No. Got my 5 attacks for the war boss. Now it's 4 base. Obviously, he is a legendary fighter, so he's got that extra 1 there. So let's see what we can do. It's going to be 3s, normally 2s, but it's -1 because of the claw. Oh.
Okay, so 2.
2 go through.
2s again.
Yep. Okay, so we've got it there.
So -3. I'm a 2 up save, so I'm now a 5 up save.
That's cool.
Nah, I'd say that was flat. So yeah.
There's a 3 and a 3 then.
So it's 6 damage. Tech Marine is dead.
Ouch. Okay, so we've got this blob here. Absolutely going to hopefully hammer these guys. So, or at least tie them up indefinitely. So I'm going to throw 24 of their attacks, just the standard boys attacks, at the one that's already been wounded. 30 of the other attacks at the other one. And 3 knobs.
Kill.
3 knob attacks. So let's do this. So I'm going to need 3s here. Okay, it's looking promising.
Oh, very promising. 5s to wound.
It sure will.
This is on the wounded one, yeah?
Yep.
Cool.
Word. Okay, so it's only going to be 3.
So 3 up saves. He takes another wound. He's down to 8.
And then you've got the boss knob. So it's
Into the wounded one.
Yeah, 3 attacks, 3s. Okay, and it's strength 7.
So 4s.
Yep. Okay, so for 1,
-1.
-1, yeah.
Failed. 2 damage.
2 damage.
Down to 6 wounds.
And then you've got 30 attacks, which I've got ready here.
Oh my lord.
Into the other contemptor. So 3s. Okay, so that was, I think, decidedly meh. It was quite meh.
Yeah, it was quite bad.
Yeah. So, oh, I've got
2 there.
Yeah.
5s to win them.
It sure is. For a couple one. There you go. There we go, buddy. So it's only 5 that got through.
Okay, 3 ups. I take a wound on that contemptor.
And last but not least, we've got my my last remaining nod there, and he's got 3 attacks. Let's see what he can do. 3s.
Okay.
And it's going to be 3s again. There you go. -1, my friend.
2 damage, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a dead bite.
Another bite dice. So Will's kindly finished ripping my army apart. I am actually not going to hit back in the fight phase. There's no point in dragging this out. Orcs have clearly won this one. They managed to get in my face really quickly. So Will, I'm going to concede, bud.
That's fair play. It's a good game, buddy.
Good game. The final score is 8 victory points because Will will achieve Linebreaker.
Yep.
He has 2 objectives, 1 there and 1 down there, giving him 6, plus slay the Warlords, that's 8.
Yep.
All I got was first blood with those looters who were on that gantry. So yeah, 8-1, brilliant game for Orcs there. Let's tell your thoughts. So, yeah, I've not overcame the Y yet. I think that's like my 2nd time trying to fight Orcs. I just can't seem to beat them. Yeah.
Getting pretty close.
It was, yeah, seesawing a wee bit, wasn't it, throughout the game. I think the one thing is your MVP, that big mech with the invul save.
Yeah.
Probably pulled you out of a serious hole with all the firepower chucking your way for 2 turns and just went, nope.
Yeah, no, the thing is with the mech, it's not even that expensive, to be honest.
No.
And given your army, that 5-up invul, Orcs don't really get tremendous amount of saves, and with the amount of AP reducing weaponry out there,
Yeah.
it's so invaluable, so never leave home without it.
No, I certainly now know that I need to bring back my assassins again.
Yes, definitely, get those guys out if ever an Orc player's coming. MVP for you?
Big Mac. Big Mac, every time. My army, I don't really have an MVP. I would say
Contemptors, I think. I've never seen them play before, so those for me were a first. And
maybe Contemptors, yeah.
they were pretty filthy hitting on 2s.
I usually go like combat-y, kind of dreadnoughty stuff, and I thought, you know what, let's just go full Daka cannons. Yeah, it can do the damage. Not when you bring an art case though, but you know.
Yeah, that's true, that's true. This is actually the first time I've played Orcs without my Gascoigne, so I never leave home without Gascoigne. I absolutely love that guy.
I thought he was coming.
Yeah, he did actually. But I didn't actually need him in the end. No,
no, and you know, I think you maybe opened up the door to just multiple war bosses where Gascoigne's just as effective.
That guy, any Orc war boss is a character cruncher. They don't need special rules, they just want to headbutt and crunch. So, yeah, absolutely loved it.
Well guys, we hope you enjoyed that battle report. A lot of choppiness there. Check us out, link down below, Facebook, social media, all that sort of jazz. Also, go ahead over to Patreon where you can get awesome rewards for donating to the channel and pledging. All the support is going towards growing this channel, trying to provide you the best content possible. So from that, we will see you on our Tabletop Assault Battle Report.